Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a weapons bar for your inventory system. So to start things out, in our previous video we learned how to fix the bug for the inventory system where if we collected an item we wouldn't be able to do anything. So we fixed that gladly, and also we added more items which is mana. So we can actually apply it to our game, and now we are going to apply a weapons inventory system over here. So we are going to start out by going into our inventory slots, okay? And we already have everything listed here, but I decided to make a little sword. So there's a sword that's in there, and not in a sword slot where a sword isn't in there yet, okay? So now that we've covered that, I also made an object sword, okay? So as soon as we pick up the sword, then it will go to the inventory slot, okay? So now to start things out, we are going to basically do everything the same, like the potion and the mana. So we are going to basically copy the potion, okay? We're going to call this object sword, okay? Apply it to the sword sprite, okay? And as soon as the player touches it, we want it to automatically go to the sword slot. But in our next video, we're going to learn how to have it have multiple swords, and then we just click it, and it'll automatically go to the sword slot. So we are going to call this slot sword. Okay, we're going to get rid of all this. Okay, so then we just have all this. Okay, so global dot sword slot equals none at the moment, okay? And if global dot slot sword equals false, then x is going to equal inventory slot sword dot x, okay? So we're just basically transforming all of this into sword, okay? And then with object inventory slot sword, we're going to make it so image index will equal, let's see here, number 4, okay? Okay, and then global dot slot sword is going to equal true, and then global dot slot sword is going to equal slot 1. Actually, whoops, sword slot. Okay, and then at global dot number of potions, that we can just get rid of that in general. Okay, so now that we have all this, we're going to create our object sword slot. Okay, so we're going to duplicate this. We're going to duplicate one of the inventory slots here, and we're going to paste in our little name for it, and we're going to just do nothing with it, except for the fact that we're going to make it so image index is going to equal, I think it was 5. Yeah, image index is going to equal 5 because we want it to be just a sword slot, okay? And then we're going to go into our left press event, and we're just going to get rid of all of this right here, okay? And if image index equals 5, sorry, 4, if global dot number of we just actually, let's see here. To be honest, I don't even think we even need this code right here because we're not even going to left press this inventory slot. We're not even going to right press on it until our next tutorial either. So basically all we need to do is as soon as it goes in here, we just want it to change it into the image index, which we already did. So let's see here. I think that is going to be everything. Actually, wait a second. If we go in here, then we want this to be snap sword.x and then snap sword.y, okay? And we're going to go into our inventory system. We're going to go into the create event, and we're going to create ourselves a little uh, weapons section. So global dot sword x, global dot snap sword y, okay? And now we have this, we're going to like make this, let's see here, 360. I'm not entirely sure. So now that we have all this down, we are going to go into, let's see here, occupied slot. We don't need this either, so we can just get rid of that. Okay, so we just need to add our global events right here. So global.sortSlot equals slot 1. So sorry, not slot 1, none. It will equal none, okay? Because we don't want it to have it already be in a slot right now. Okay, so and then our global.slotSort is going to equal false. Okay, now we're going to put these objects inside the room and see if it works. All right, so we have our little slot right here. If we pick up the sword, it will go to the slot, okay? So that is going to be everything for today. Sorry for the very short video, but I have a ton of things to do today. So that is going to be it for today. In our next video, we're going to make it so as soon as it goes in here, then we're going to apply it to the player, and we're going to make it so we can make it so it will go in this inventory slot. So if we left click or right click, then it will function like this one. So if we right click, it will exit out. If we left click, it will automatically go into this slot. Okay, so that is going to be everything for today. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.